Hey all, and welcome back to another session of Lovingly Evil, the Big Bad Dating Sim. I'm Agent of Mischief, and today we're going to be completing the last route, which is Satan's route. So we are going to be starting... that, and we'll be dividing this into two videos as per usual.
Welcome to the Villain Conference!
Alright, so we're gonna create a new character, as we do every time, to impress Satan. Let's say I'm another demon. Let's go around. Fuck it, unibrow. I just wanted to see what that looks like. Okay. Snaky hair would be very fun. Let's go different colors. I like that too. Fuck it, squid hair. I like the squid hair. I'm gonna change eyebrows because it clearly was meant for one eye. So. Just wear whatever I feel like. Let's see. None of those really go with that, huh? Let's see, accessories. We just have. Yeah, I like those ones. And because I'm an edgelord, we're gonna have the cross. It burns me as I wear it. Scar. Top hat hides. Oh, they're always gonna hide my horns. Ooh, flower crown with horns. I like that. Let's see. Be a good friend to bring. Snaky. 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 Actually, we're gonna have the Medusa hair and a snaky. Fuck it. Okay.
Looking good.
Vera.
Next question.
Let's see. Serial killer.
And next.
Thank you. Next question. What's your greatest achievement? I'm gonna be terrible. I don't know if I'd call that an achievement, but it sure is evil.
And next.
Next question. In that case, our attendees are safe from you, haha. You can ask for souls at the cafe. They don't have them on display, but they should have some in the back.
Next question.
Next question, only a couple left. What inspires your evil deeds? That's very sad. Next, we have some terms for you to agree to. Yes, I'm so evil.
I hope.
Satan time.
Hey there, what can I get you?
person in front of you is definitely not human, but you're not sure what he is. Who are you?
I'm Lucifer, but I mostly just go by Satan.
You mean the Satan? The devil? The one torturing people in hell? That Satan?
The one and only. You don't think the devil himself would miss the villain conference?
That's true, I suppose. I'm Vera.
Nice to meet you.
What would you suggest I get?
Well, I grill a killer sausage.
In that case, I'll try one.
Coming right up.
You watch him place the sausage on the grill as the whole thing lights on fire. He doesn't seem bothered by it at all.
Here you go.
The sausage looks completely fine. Wouldn't it have burned to a crisp in that fire? You take a bite out of it and it's delicious.
Glad to hear.
So, what is the king of hell doing grilling sausages?
What can I say? I love to cook. Besides, I've got to take any chance I get to show off my grill.
He taps the grill proudly.
Pretty neat, huh? It's running on hellfire.
Take a look at the grill. Sure enough, it looks like it could cook an adult human alive in a matter of minutes. You decide not to think about whether or not it has been done. Very impressive. So, when you're not working the grill, what do you actually do?
Oh boy, where do I begin? My job consists of a little bit of torture, some deal making, luring humans to sin every now and then, and a lot of managing and supervising my imps. People often assume I'm either doing all the typical hell-related torture all day long, or just sitting on the throne watching it all happen. But honestly, do you have any idea how much work running hell is? I don't have time to just do the simple tasks that any demon could be doing instead, and I sure as hell don't have time to sit around doing nothing.
Seems like you work really hard. Impressive.
I wouldn't be able to do it alone. I owe a lot to my minions.
You look at the literal hell spawn scampering around, working at the grill or running up to Satan to deliver messages and such. They all seem nervous and avoid making eye contact with Satan. Your minions seem like a nervous bunch of fellows, huh?
Oh, well, yes, I suppose. They're all very dedicated to doing a good job. I think they're scared of displeasing me.
Satan looks at the imps currently working at the grill, causing one to drop sausage, startled. Sorry, sir. I'll clean that up right away. The imp pushes to pick up the still hot sausage and tosses it from one hand to another while running towards the trash can.
Oh, remember, that goes to the biodegradable waste.
The imp stops in his tracks, clearly about to throw in the wrong trash. Yes, sir, of course. He runs off in another direction, clearly panicked. Poor guy. Seems like you're a pretty strict boss if they're so scared of you. Say looks a little sad.
No, I'm not actually. I try to be a good boss and treat all my workers fairly and kindly, but...
He frowns.
Tell me, Vera, would you rather be feared or loved?
Isn't being feared what any villain should strive for, especially the ruler of hell?
You'd think so, I suppose, but that's not really the case for me. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy seeing the fear in the eyes of the souls I'm torturing in hell. But it's different with my minions. They're the closest I have to a family. I want them to feel safe around me. See you around.
Oh, let's see lunch. It's lunchtime. Sit with Satan. Satan, I thought you'd eat your own cooking at the grill.
Well, it's nice to eat someone else's cooking once in a while, and I appreciate the variety. I've been eating way too many sausages lately.
Huh. Mind if I sit with you?
Oh?
Not at all. It's nice to have company. The imps are too scared to eat with me.
That's a shame. So what does the king fella like to eat?
Oh, you know, this and that. I'll eat pretty much anything. Just don't make me drink holy water, ha ha.
Ha ha. Would that, kill you?
No, I don't die that easily, but I would get a pretty bad stomachache.
One could even say, one hell of a stomachache.
Tread lightly. You're one more bad joke away from getting banned from this table.
Decide not to take the risk, so you eat and chit-chat with Satan about various very villainous subjects.
Hey there, what can I get you?
Welcome, what can I get you? Oh, on second thought, I don't think I'd have anything you'd like, sorry.
That's okay. I'm here on behalf of the Doctor. I'd like a sausage, please. And if it's not too much trouble, please make it look like an octopus.
Sure, no problem. Satan starts grilling a sausage. The robot seems to notice you staring. Awkward.
Oh, you just cut the end halfway through a few times. The sliced bits curl up and look just like tentacles. They're super cute and the doctor loves them.
Here you go, one octopus-shaped sausage.
Thank you, I'm sure he'll love this. It was a pleasure to meet you. Now I must take my leave.
So this is my first year attending the conference. Huh, I kinda guessed. What's that supposed to mean?
Anyways, I was wondering if there's anything I should know. Do you have any tips on surviving the show?
Yeah, sure. So first and foremost, attend the talks. There's so many interesting different ones to catch. Seriously, you don't want to miss them. That said, try to plan your day and keep track of time so you don't miss out on anything. You wouldn't want to accidentally waste the whole day watching me grill sausages, will you?
Yeah, that might be a little too much sausage watching for one day, even for me.
Sam throws his head back and roars with laughter. Exactly! If you get the chance, I recommend checking out the VIP area as well. That place is just all kinds of fancy. All the richest villains are there too, so it's not a bad place for some networking. He flashes a quick smile. Or pickpocketing. Which, to be fair, might not turn out too well for you. And it would go against my fourth tip. Don't piss people off. But the devil's got to take every opportunity he can to tempt humans to sin, right? Satan winks at you. Oh, he said that. Right. So attend lectures, keep an eye on the time, pickpocket the VIPs, but don't actually. Anything else? Oh, I don't know if you've already been told, but at the end of every day there's a party at the nightclub. They're always a blast, you should definitely go. Sometimes there's even a murder on the dance floor. As long as no one kills the groove, I'll be there. Satan groans. I'm going to burn this goddamn house right down if we don't stop with the bad references. So is grilling really all you'll be doing while you're here? I'm actually organizing a lecture about leadership. It's about how to be a good boss and be friends with your henchmen.
That sounds interesting. I'll be sure to come see it.
Oh?
You will?
You notice Satan looking a bit flustered. Is he blushing?
I'll see you there then.
Catch any good lectures?
I haven't, unfortunately. I'm always too busy with the grill and my minions to see any. I wish I could, though.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping we could see one together.
Well, who knows? Maybe I'll have a free hour or so at some point during the weekend.
So, do you come here often?
Satan looks at you with a devilish grin. Are you flirting with me?
Perhaps. But I was just talking about the conference.
Haha, sure you were. Satan winks at you. I've been coming here for a millennium or so. Only had the grill for the last few centuries, though. I used to organize lectures on torturing and such, and the conference was just a big business meeting for me. So many people came up to me trying to strike a deal, and I'd always bump into a couple of runaway souls from hell who I'd have to drag back down. But ever since I got the grill running, I've had a strict no business rule here. If someone wants to make a deal with me, they've got to do it the old-fashioned way, at a crossroad like everyone else. Although I do still have my imps tracking down the runaways. There's a lecture starting soon, so I should get going. Alright then, enjoy!
I don't want to. I want to hang out with Satan! As you approach the girl, you see Satan talking to a scantily clad demon. It seems like they're talking about something important, but before you can decide whether to interrupt or not, the devil leaves.
Hey.
Hey Vera, I'm glad you're here. I have a favor to ask.
Oh god, we were going to play this grilling minigame one fucking time, and that's it. It is a pain in the ass. Let me tell you, last time I did it, I was tired. I managed not to fuck up too bad, but we'll see. Yeah, sure, how can I help?
Wow, agreeing to do a favor for Satan without even asking what he needs first. You're really something, Vera.
Should I be worried about what I've gotten myself into?
Nah, it's nothing that big, really. My minions tracked down a necromancer who not only stole a bunch of important souls from me, but has run away from hell herself. A couple of imps tried to take her down, but she wounded one and got away.
And you want me to go against her?
Haha, no way! Not doubting your abilities or anything, but this is definitely a job for me.
Could you watch the grill for me?
All I need you to do is just watch the grill while I go take care of her. Can you do that? Just watch the grill? Yeah, I guess so. Perfect, thank you. One of the imps can explain how it all works. I'll be back as soon as I can.
It's tedious. It's not fun like the one chowder version that they have of this on the Cartoon Network or website, or they used to. Imps stand in line here waiting to order. Touch the imp quickly so they don't have to wait. Snamp's order, you may want to write it down very quickly and memorize it. Barbecue, ketchup, sausage, burned. Raw, rare, medium, well done, burned. Some imps ask questions. You must multitask and prepare orders while answering questions. If you have a little patience, the longer you take, the less score an imp's mood can be determined by their facial expression. I keep myself motivated. I'll try that, thanks. Your shit's not burned yet, dude. Chill. Oh yeah, the condiments go on there. Duh. Perfect. Okay, now we have to do this for reals. It's fucking tedious. We will not be playing this again after that, I swear to God. I swear to Satan, too. Sausage with ketchup and mustard. Raw. It means basically we would cook for like 10 fucking seconds or until they let me place it on the plate. Ah, is that a joke? Maybe. But maybe I am. You don't fucking know. Bench. Wish the top score was just 666. Makes me sad it goes higher than that. Really wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't such a gap between everyone. It takes forever for the next person to show up. Chicken with barbecue, medium. I'll read that shit aloud just to remind myself. Alright, but you still should have apologized. I'll write him back. Thanks. Okay, I think one more and then it's just barbecue, right? Steak, well done, mustard. So basically, it's gotta mean it's 4th stage. Gotcha. It's 2. Well done, everything on it. Three. Alright, one more and then we gotta put everything on it. Medium. Everything but mustard.
Okay. Alright, thanks.
Well done, ketchup.
Ah, I kinda like it, thanks.
Two.
Really, what a relief.
Okay, that's 3. 4. Just ketchup. Sausage, well done, pickles. Oh, that's 1.
Butterflies can get stuck in your stomach? Doesn't sound too pleasant.
Simultaneous yum yum yums. Are they gone? Are they done? Of course not. Steak with pickles and barbecue raw. Medium, steak, medium, everything but mustard. So that's 1. Two. Three. Everything but mustard.
Sausage, raw, everything.
Is that normal? Sometimes I have difficulties as well.
I'll deliver the message.
Sausage. Everything rare. So we just need to let it go to 2 then.
Okay, why not?
Chicken burned pickles. That I can do. I don't even have to keep an eye on it.
Sounds reasonable. Okay, I'll just leave it as is for now. Thanks.
Chicken well done. everything, but everything but mustard. I just wanted pickles.
Okay, thanks for the tip.
Fuck, was that medium?
Yeah, close enough. I guess if I die, tell my friends to keep their grubby hands off my figurine collection. Close enough.
Oh, thank fuck, it's over, isn't it? It's over, isn't it? It's over, isn't it? Oh god, we're disabling Satan's grill. Yes. Minigame is ended, you earned that many points. Hey, Vera. My boss wanted to tell you that his job will take a little while longer. So who are you?
Name's Lily. Nice to officially meet you.
My boss talks about you a lot. I think he's excited to meet new people. We do get new people in hell all the time, but it's hard to make friends with someone you also need to torture. Though some people are into that, I guess. I'm a succubus. Most succubi work in the law department dealing with contracts and such, but I'm more of a secretary or manager. Some people in the business call it babysitting, but you probably don't want to mention that when the big guy is around. He gets scary. You must hear this a lot, but you're really pretty.
Thanks.
Thanks, I know. Kind of part of my job description. It's easier to lure mortals into dubious contracts when they're thinking with their dick instead of their brain. I'm not really into the whole sex thing, though. It gets boring pretty fast. That's why I changed departments. I find my job here much more rewarding. I kind of miss my old co-workers, though. They were good people. Good in a villainous way, of course.
No.
No thanks, this is a work trip, not a personal holiday. Besides, I'm not really interested in romantic relationships. But let me know if you want to hang out sometime as friends. We could roast mortals in a pit of fire and gossip about Satan. That sounds fun. I'll bring marshmallows accompanying the mortals. It's a date, but not the romantic kind.
Sure.
I think he won't take much longer. Satan appears in the crowd. Well, his horns do. He towers over most of the conference attendees, so he's easy to spot even in the middle of a crowd. Speak of the devil.
Oh,
Oh, Lily, thanks for keeping Vera company. The job took longer than I expected.
No problem, boss.
It's part of my job, boss.
Yes, but still.
If there's nothing else, I need to get back to work. I'll leave you to it.
Of course.
See you around, Vera.
Satan sighs deeply. Lily is a great employee, and her managerial skills are top-notch, but all she talks about is work.
So I was thinking, could I have your number?
Oh? Heh, how straightforward.
No reason to beat around the bush.
I like your style. Give me your phone, I'll add my contact details. And done. There's a lecture starting soon, so I should get going. Alright then, enjoy.
Convention centers are the close for the night, for the day, but the night is young. Time to head to the nightclub. You make your way to the nightclub and are greeted by the beat of the music track that you swear you've heard a million times, but couldn't name even if your life depended on it. You see Satan chilling out near the dance floor and decide to say hi. Pretty wild night.
Huh? I can't hear you.
Wild night, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Pales in comparison to the parties we have in hell, though.
Really? You'll have to take me sometime.
Bake you? I only have a grill here. No, I said I want to go to a party in hell with you. Oh, right. That makes more sense. Satan gestures you to step away from the dance floor. There we go. It's a bit easier to talk here. Nightclubs are always so noisy. One of their bad sides. So you have nightclubs in hell, or do you just go to ones on Earth? We have almost everything in hell. But I go to the ones on Earth too. It's a nice change of pace. Looking like that? Nah, I can make people think I look like a human. It's sort of like hypnosis. And on Halloween, I can go just go as is. Halloween is a good time for villains. Halloween is a good time for villains. Don't need to wear disguise, even if you have snakes for hair or a bat as a pet. About dressing up, I noticed you're still wearing the apron. Oh, this? I've gotten just so used to wearing it here, I didn't even really realize. It's helpful for letting people know I'm not an official business. Villains sometimes get kinda nervous near me if they think I'm working. What, they think you're about to grab them and drag them to hell? I guess? You'll have to come to hell to see that. At the convention, I'm strictly apron only. You're wearing jeans too, though.
Cut it out.
Come on, you know what I meant. Heh, sorry. Don't you ever feel cold, by the way? Going without a shirt? Not really. My body temperature never really drops below 38 degrees Celsius or 100 degrees Fahrenheit if you're evil enough not to use Celsius. Which I am, sir. And also my hair is on fire, so I guess it works like a portable bonfire. Satan extends his arm, clearly expecting you to feel how warm his skin is. Here, try it. You don't want to be a creep, but now that he's offering, it'd be rude not to touch him, right? You reach out and notice he definitely wasn't lying. If he was a human, you'd think he had a high fever. Whoa, yeah, you're really hot. Thanks. Wink. You hang out with Satan for a bit longer until the long day at the conference catches up with you and you make your way back to the hotel. The morning of the second day. The reception hall seems to be empty. Everyone must be enjoying the conference instead of hanging out in the lobby. Hey there. So I know there's a lot of people in hell. That's an understatement. You probably don't remember everyone who ends up there. Saint sighs. Who do you want to know about? Really? You can just tell me? I wouldn't for just anyone, but you helped me with the grill and all, so I'll let you ask about one person. There was this person who used to always get in the way of my plans. Sadly, they met an untimely death in a freak accident a year ago. Oh, say no more. I thought your name sounded familiar. They're always cursing you during some of the more heated torturing sessions. Let's just say that the goody two-shoes had a couple skeletons in their closet that definitely reserved them a spot in the actually fun paradise. Hearing this, you can't help but smile. Hey, do you want to take a picture together? I bet they'd just love to see the two of us hitting it off. Oh, hell yes. Two of you bunch up together and Satan pulls out a phone as he wraps an arm around you. You're so taken aback by the sudden firm and warm, borderline hot arm around you that you don't think to wonder what Satan needs a phone for anyways. Trying to act casual, you put on your most vicious smile and raise your hand to a peace sign as phone camera flashes. Of course Satan uses flash. Hey there. Hey, do you sell any salad? Afraid not. But I could whip up one for you if you wanted. That would be great. I bet your salads are dope. Why would you figure that? Satan stops the sentence halfway through. Well, because... Don't. You'd make it out if, I'm begging you. The devil's lettuce. Satan looks at you unimpressed. I'm so fed up with you. Haha, a weed joke. It was hilarious. It was terrible. He sighs. Got any others? What number can I call you from? Let me guess, it's a 666 joke. Nope, I'd just say 10. What? I say 10? 10, why would you say 10? Oh. Say 10. Say 10. Hilarious. Did you know that some countries, when they encounter something they dislike, they say it was invented by Satan? Things they dislike? Like what? I don't know, parallel parking? That certainly is an evil invention. But not your invention? No, but they do say that I'm the reason for the evil deeds in the world, Satan tempts you to sin and all that. So maybe I can claim some of the credit. Hey, no, don't go claiming credit for other villains' work. Heh, maybe you're right. The villains here are proud of their work. They probably wouldn't appreciate it if I claimed it was all due to my influence. Yeah, I for one have done a lot of evil stuff without you telling me to. Oh, come on. Think of me as the guardian angel on your shoulder, showing you the way to evil. I think I'd probably get crushed. Those muscles seem heavy. Satan laughs heartily. Being responsible for all the evils in the world is a great workout. Hey, beautiful, did you fall from heaven? Because don't even start. To be honest, I can't think of a good way to end the joke. I have a few ideas, but I don't know if any of them are any good. Satan sighs deeply. Okay then, let's hear them. That's the only thing you could think of? That's the oldest line in the book. Well, I had more, but did you fall from heaven? Because so did Satan doesn't really fit here either. Joke is surprisingly hard to pull off when you actually did fall from heaven. You dug your own grave. Okay, let me try again. Ouch. If you want to make a joke about my appearance, you could say I'm a handsome devil. It's a good one too. Anyway, falling from heaven doesn't really work like that. I didn't physically fall from the sky and fall through the ground. It was more of a metaphysical experience. Okay, let me try again. That's not really a joke, it's more of a statement, but yeah, I did say that. So it's true then, you used to be an angel? Yes, but that was a very long time ago. Okay, let me try again. Sorry if this is rude to ask, but why'd they kick you out of heaven? I mean, it is a bit rude, but I guess it's fine. There were a few different reasons, but mostly it had to do with free will. Dad likes to be in control. Dad? What else would I call him? Father sounds too formal. But Dad also sounds weird when you're talking about God. I guess you're right. So anyway, he likes to be in control, commanding his heavenly armies and so on. The angels must obey him no matter the order. I wasn't really into that, and I got in trouble for not doing some of the stuff he said. The final nail in the coffin was when he asked me to bow down to his new son, a human baby of all things. Obviously I refused, and for that I was cast out of heaven. God's new son? You mean Jesus? Yep, he grew up to be a disgustingly good person, so I'm happy I didn't bow down to him in the end. So, since you exist, is that proof that there really is God? Yes and no. You know how you got here through a portal, and that there are infinite worlds and universes? God does exist, but not necessarily in your reality. Can you check for me? I really want to know. Sorry, that's a trade secret. But how do I know if I should be a believer or not? I think you already said the key word, believe. It's a matter of faith. Although, even if he does exist in your universe, I don't recommend worshipping him. He's kind of a dick, and you'll probably end up in hell anyway. If you feel the need of a religion or belief, pick another god, or pantheon. You don't have to limit yourself to just one. No problem. It seems to me that the religion closest to describing your situation is Christianity. Like, with how you fell from heaven and all. Does that mean it's the one true religion? That's a good question, but I don't think so. First of all, we've been talking about the Bible a lot. But a lot of holy books from different religions describe similar events. They all seem to believe in the same God, but have a few key differences. And like I said, God exists in the universe I'm from, but your universe may have another God, or no God at all, so it's impossible to tell which religion is the right one. To be honest, even the people who are in the same religious group don't agree on anything. Like when you said Christianity, did you mean Catholic Christianity, Lutheran, Anglican, Orthodox? And even inside those groups, every individual has their own view of what the religion is about. My point is, if people can't agree on what their religion entails, who's to say which is the right one? What's so bad about having free will anyway? You tell me, I never figured it out. If you ask me, I'd say it's a good quality. Oh, I mean, good in the sense that it's a cool personality trait. Not according to the man upstairs. I'm glad you don't live with him anymore. It's like a crappy environment to grow up in. I guess, but to be honest, it hurts to be shunned by your family. Can you tell me about Satanism? What about it? I mean, it's a whole religion dedicated to you, right? Well, not exactly. It's more complicated than that. There's a lot of different versions of Satanism, and it's changed a lot over the years. What do you want to know? Are there rules to follow? Like the Ten Commandments or something? Well, yes. Did you make the rules? No. It depends on the branch. The most well-known are the Church of Satan's 11 Satanic rules of the earth. They're basically rules to be a decent human being, in my opinion. But my favorite is the last rule. If you ask someone to stop bothering you and they don't, you destroy them. Fuck yes, it's an excellent rule.
Good advice.
Right?
So if you're evil and sin a lot, you go to hell?
Yeah.
But you get along with me and other villains, right?
Well, mostly, yeah.
You could say it's the evil acts that we do that makes you like us. Yet when we die, you'll torture us based on the evil we did that you liked about us. Why is that?
Satan scratches his head nervously. When I fell from heaven, I was given a job that I had to accept. It's not to say I don't enjoy my job, I do. But I don't torture anyone based on my own bitter feelings on who's a jerk and who personally pisses me off. When a soul arrives in hell, I judge them fairly and objectively. Everyone is there to get tortured and I don't pick favorites. If I really dig someone, and they've put up well with their torture for some centuries, I'll totally promote them into a demon.
So would there be some way to skip out on the torturing part and get straight to being a demon?
No, I'm afraid not. Or I mean...
No, there isn't really. Sounds to me there is some way.
Well, I suppose so. But it's not really something that's gonna happen just like that.
How do I make it happen?
Satan is blushing. The bride of hell doesn't get tortured.
The bride?
Or groom, or spouse, I suppose.
But that's one person in all of existence.
Who I'm not really actively looking for.
Well, no need to search for someone you've already found.
Hey?
What? Satan's blush spreads wider.
I'm just teasing you.
You wink at Satan. You're a bully.
And for King of Hell, you sure look adorable when you're embarrassed.
Satan rolls his eyes. See you around.
Anything else to do with him?
Hey,
Hey, Vera?
could you watch the grill for me?
I'd hate to ask you this, but could you watch the grill again? There's a special guest in hell who's making a bit of a scene, and my devils are having a hard time dealing with them.
Oh, a special guest, who is it?
I usually keep the exact details of my job secret, but I guess it's fine to tell you. The Blood Countess makes a ruckus from time to time.
The Blood Countess? How cliche can you get?
Well, I guess it was original when she got the nickname. She was alive in the 16th century. Anyway, she was a Hungarian noble who tortured and killed hundreds of young women. They say she bathed in her blood, which I personally find especially funny since her last name was Bathory. I always feel like that too. Sometimes she forgets she's not in charge anymore, and her spirit is particularly strong, so the devils have a hard time containing her when she's in one of her moods.
Hence needing help with the grill?
Exactly. Do you have time to help me out? Great, thank you so much.
Watching the grill's hectic and a bit stressful but fun. It's not fun. I'm sorry, but it's not a good minigame. The other ones are pretty fun for the most part, but I do not enjoy the grilling one. It's too long. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm sorry, game developers.
Ooh, what a mess. Oh, I don't mean you, I mean hell was a mess. Seems like you did just fine.
How did it go on your end?
Well, you know, Elizabeth just needed a little reminder about who's in charge. A little reminder called torture.
Is there anything a little bit of torture couldn't fix?
I don't know. I'd rather have her do the torturing.
Excuse me?
Oh, not like that. I mean in general. She's done her time, and she'd make an excellent devil. The problem is she doesn't really like being told what to do. I can't have my employees running around doing whatever they please. There are certain responsibilities and rules, even in hell. Hey, what would you rather choose? Eternal torture or eternal obedience? Oh well, that takes some guts. I wonder if you changed your answer after seeing what the souls in hell would have to go through. They don't seem like they're having a good time at all.
You'll have to take me for a visit sometime.
Yeah, that could be fun. Anyway, thanks for helping out with the grill again. It means a lot to me.
No problemo.
See you around.
Did he text me?
He did. Hey! Ordered one of my underlings to recite some of your accomplishments to your nemesis. It was a very successful torture session.
OMG. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Hey there.
So are the 7 deadly sins a real thing?
Yeah.
Yes, they're very real. They're actually all here at this convention.
They're people? I'd love to meet them.
You already have. I'm the embodiment of this deadly sins.
Really? I didn't realize that.
Well, I represent some sins more than others, I guess. I do have a personality outside of my job, you know. If you want an example, I'm very proud of the work I do, and I love to eat. That's already 2 of them.
But what about the others?
Which one are you interested in hearing about?
What does the King of Hell have to be envious of?
Oh, it's kind of embarrassing. I can keep a secret. Well, I'm envious of my family, really. You know, God and his angels. I know it's silly, the only thing I should be feeling towards them is hate, but I can't help but envy the connection they have to each other's family members. I keep imagining them partying up together in heaven while I work my ass off in hell. It's not like I want to go back there, I despise them, but sometimes I miss having a family.
Some people say all gay people go to hell. Is that true?
Nope. They're treated just the same as everyone else, judged based on their deeds, as it should be. Thank you, Satan, I salute you.
Sounds like hell is way more fair than Earth.
I guess in some ways it is. I actually relate to gay people in many ways. A lot of them are shunned by their families. That hits close to home.
Relate? Does that mean you don't like men yourself?
Oh, I haven't really thought about it that way. When it comes to sinning, the only thing that really matters is that I enjoy spending time with my partner.
Oh, are you pan then? What do you think about how the 7 deadly sins are depicted in stories? There's a lot of media out there with personifications of them.
They're usually pretty fun. A little bit too close to my work life, though, so I don't want to consume that stuff when I'm stressed. I'm a bit annoyed when they portray lust as a beautiful woman, though.
Why?
Well, gluttony likes to eat, wrath is angry, envy is jealous, and so on, but lust is often portrayed as the target of lust, not a lustful person.
Huh, that is weird.
It's probably because in some religions, lust was originally prostitution. But if you mean prostitution, don't name the character Lust. Well, you're getting worked up over this. Well, yeah, it bothers me. I prefer the Vocaloid take on the sense, where Lust is the horny guy who puts women under his spell. I don't always sit at home, you know, I like to travel, and I've had a long time to get familiar with different aspects of different cultures.
What's your opinion on role-playing?
Pretty bold question to ask someone you've just met.
No, I mean like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. There's a lot of people in the 70s who thought role-playing games would lead to Satanism.
Oh right, I remember that. There are still some religious folks who think role-playing is a sin. Of course, there's no basis to that claim. Role-playing games are about as sinful as solitaire or charades.
I thought so. It's just make-believe with some rules slapped on top. You know the classic alignment chart, the one with good, neutral and evil, and lawful, neutral and chaotic? Well, we're obviously both evil, but where does you fall in the lawful versus chaotic spectrum?
Did you know that in Dungeons and Dragons, devils are almost always lawful? I guess they got that part right.
I would have thought you were chaotic with the free will thing and all.
I think I used to be, but not so much anymore. I guess I've changed a bit. We do have certain rules and procedures in hell that must be followed, and while I enjoy a certain degree of chaos, it's easier to get work done in a structured environment. Oh, but that doesn't mean I follow walls that humans have set. That would be ridiculous. What about you? Pure evil. That's pretty admirable. See you around.
It's lunchtime.
Hey.
Hey there, Vera. Come sit with me.
Sure. You eat your lunch with Satan, sharing stories about the adventures you've had during your villainous careers. I'm gonna get some ice cream for dessert. Want some? Mine will be made of innocent souls, of course, but I can get you vanilla or something.
Sure, if you can get it for me.
Sure, but why?
The cafe manager has banned me from going near the freezer. Apparently, last time I went to go get ice cream, they had to throw the rest away because they melted.
That's so sad, but also incredibly funny. You go get ice cream for the both of you. Satan needs his, and it has to be record time. But you take your time enjoying yours.
He's so cute. He has trouble with the ice cream melting. Have you heard about the 3 unwritten rules of life?
Be kind, have fun, and try not to mind too much about death.
Nah. They go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, haha.
For someone with no kids, you sure tell a lot of dad jokes.
You're a real faux pas. Convention Center is about to close for the day, but the night is young. Time to head to the nightclub. You notice Satan dancing in the midst of the swaying crowd of villains. He's pretty easy to spy as he towers over most of the other conference goers. When he notices you, he emerges from the crowd and gestures to you to move to a slightly quieter part of the club.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going, I just arrived.
I've been dancing for a while, so you came at a great time. I really needed a break.
Are you worried you'll poke someone in the eye with your pitchfork on the dance floor?
Oh, that's happened before.
Really? And you still carried it around?
The staff were pretty mad at me, but since no one died and it was an accident, they let it slide.
And you got to keep your pokey stick?
Yeah, I think they were too scared of me to confiscate it. This job has its benefits.
So I could bring a weapon here if I wanted to.
Sure, though, if you poke someone with it, I don't think you'd have the standing yet to keep it. What's your favorite weapon, by the way?
Oh, I was hoping there'd be a scythe.
Sword it is, then. I love swords. That's a classic one. Swords never really go out of style. Wouldn't a gun or something like that be more efficient, though?
Sometimes you just gotta do what your heart tells you to, even if it's not optimal. Mood.
Yeah, I feel you. Min-maxing can really ruin the fun if you go overboard with it. Anyway, let's see if we can find somewhere to sit down.
You're Satan. Do you need rest?
Well, sort of. I can go for a long time without food or rest, but it isn't really that fun. I technically don't need to sleep at all, but who'd want to go without sleeping?
Teenagers?
Teenagers, such mysterious beings.
Yeah, once you become an adult, you realize that you're happy to get a good night's sleep. Going to bed at 9 p.m. because you're tired after the workday? That's definitely happened to me. Talking about sleeping makes you yawn, and saying gives you a look.
Time to go to bed?
Even though I like sleeping, there are things that are worth staying up for.
Like hanging out with the King of Hell?
Yeah, that's one of them. True to your word, you stay up late hanging out with Satan at the nightclub. Alright, we are going to save and stop here for now. If you've enjoyed the series so far, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoy this walkthrough, if you like how I'm playing, whatever, feel free to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!